Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We back with another video. All right, man. So we had an interesting weekend of fights this past weekend, Friday and Saturday, and I kind of wanted to, get it all in before I start making my, reactions to the fights, because I was going to start making videos yesterday for Friday's fights. But then when yesterday happened with the Canelo Alvarez and Williams scorecard, I was like, you know what? I might as well just wait till it all is all over and give my opinions. But this past weekend, um, we had some dud fights to say the least. In my opinion, all those fights basically was lackluster. I did like the Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barboza fight. That was pretty good. Um, I kind of liked the Badu Jack fight. Shout outs to him. But all the other fights was kind of, they wasn't that up to par. But it is what it is. But with that being said, y'all man lost. Y'all see what happens when um when you're off the juice, and I'm referring to Ryan Garcia. All these people was having all this hype about Ryan Garcia, and you know I do want to, apologize for not being on this channel making videos every day like I used to. But I've said it before. If y'all like people who've been following me from the beginning on this channel, that I do have other YouTube platforms that's not boxing, this other content like other genre, and I'm not just on YouTube with it. I'm on Facebook and everything else, and it's actually bigger than this. So I do a lot of that, but. Uh, I've been seeing a lot of stuff that's been going on with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, and I've been wanting to say it for a while because all of a sudden Ryan Garcia, he became the good guy and Devin became the bad guy. Like, where did that come from? Like, I have no idea about that, and I do want to kind of talk deep dive in that on a separate video itself, but I do want to mention on here because it's just like karma, like karma. Y'all see is real. His first fight back, Ryan Garcia, his first fight back that's supposed to be clean. He looked trash. And people say, well, Devin Haney looked trash against Jose Ramirez. Yeah, but Devin Haney landed more punches uh, than Ryan Garcia, Jose, and Rolly Romero. And now even he landed more punches than William Scar and Canelo Alvarez. So, well, I don't know why all the hate goes against Devin Haney when in reality he did nothing wrong at all. All he did was just came to fight. All right, people be like don't like his dad, but his dad rocked for his son. That's what he's supposed to do. He's a cheerleader for Devin. That's all he do is be a cheerleader for his son. If y'all got a problem with that, then that's between y'all and God. But now y'all see all this back in Ryan Garcia was for nothing. He's never going to be a champion. I don't see it. I don't see where he came from. And I mentioned before the fight, like a week or so prior, I said don't be surprised if Rolly end up winning that fight. And I was surprised on how Ryan looked, but I wasn't really surprised that Rolly won because Rolly did beat up Ryan in sparring twice. And y'all can say, yeah, it's sparring and everything, but sparring is basically like fighting. It's just with more cushion on the gloves and the headpiece. But if y'all not just like working on certain moves, if y'all going all out, which they were, that's fighting. And they did the same thing. And people like Rolly and Ryan, they didn't really progress over the years. You can say something like Tank or Devin or Keyshawn, Shakur. They might have changed over 8 year span, like drastically. But Rolly and Ryan, not really. They still the same old Rolly and Ryan 8 years ago. So when Rolly was saying the lead up that I know Ryan, I know him better than he knows himself. He wasn't lying, and he proved that the night of the fight. So I mean, you know, it is what it is with that. So now I guess Ryan is going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what's what. And the crazy part about it is now everybody looking at Rolly like, oh yeah, he's a 3 time world champion. Rolly is this and that. Shout outs to Rolly because he deserved it. He deserved all the credit in the world because people wasn't giving him no type of chance at all. So him shutting everybody up, shutting all the critics up, he deserved all that. But with all that being said, Rolly's still a trash fighter. I hate to say it that way, not trash, because I don't really want to call nobody trash because I'm a fighter too. So, I would be considered more of a trash fighter than Rolly, to be honest with you. But out of the upper echelon of fighters, Rolly is nothing. So, Brian just got beat by a nothing guy on his first fight back being clean. That just goes to show you when he fought Devin last year, he was on that stuff. Even the body weight, he's supposed to be 147 pounds, 4 pounds bigger than he was when he came in for the Devin Haney fight, and he looked smaller. He was swole back then, and here he looked scrawny. He looked flabby. He didn't look in shape at all. So that just goes to show you, PDs matter. And I know a lot of these Devin Haney haters are sick because a lot of people wasn't really Ryan Garcia fans. They became his fans after the fact that he beat Devin Haney on PEDs, and that's what it was. Now a lot of y'all got to jump on another bandwagon. I guess y'all on Rolly bandwagon now, so we gonna see how that play out. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all next one. Peace.